And welcome everybody to another episode of The Corner. We will be discussing the first episode of Better Call Saul Season 6 now. Should we also discuss episode 2? Co-host Patrick here.
Yeah, we can do that. We can see how it goes. I don't know, you want to do a 30-minute or 45-minute or...
We'll see how tired we get after half an hour. But I feel like it's okay to take both episodes since they have been released at the same time. And why do you think they did that? I mean, is it just because of the hype, and then Gilligan just thought, yeah, let's give our fans a little bit to start off with?
I think that's probably part of it. Another reason might be that there has been over 2 years since the last release of any Better Call Saul episode. So 2 years equals 2 episodes as a start. I think that's fair. That's fair to the fans.
Yeah, I think so too.
And in addition to that, it's just going to create big hype around the show. Aren't they almost an hour each? 2 hours.
Yeah,
2 hours.
They are.
Like Better Call Saul, right? Yeah, man.
So it is 59 minutes for Carrot and Stick and 55 minutes for the first episode. Did I say pilot episode? No, I don't think I did. Because I read up on that. The pilot is actually just the very first episode of the show. But anyway, Let's get into it. So yeah, the favorite pieces here.
Wait. Was fair? I just want to start with it goes straight into where it ended off, and Nacho running from Lalo's compound, right?
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was just thinking please, fucking play Apocalypto, as a Breaking Bad reference. When he's driving that RV, and I'm just fucking envisioning that song playing, and the cousins in the Porsche chasing Nacho, right?
Wow, that would have been epic though. But that would also. But this is a spoilers episode, so if you haven't watched both episodes, go do that. Go pause this shit right now. Go pause this video and watch both episodes, and then you can come back and listen to our analysis of this. So, we do get at the end of episode 2 the cousins who storm the hotel, which we actually predicted in our trailer analysis. So I'm happy with that. And we do get a lot of action with Nacho and the cousins, and I was thrilled. Thoroughly thrilled when I watched this. I mean, I was actually sweating a little. Because I fucking was legitimately scared that Nacho would die already now.
Yeah, me too. But
because we know the cousins are not going to die. They're like fucking Terminator invincible.
I was thinking the same, but then again not, because I saw this interview with the actor that plays Nacho. What's his name again?
Michael Mando.
Michael Mando, yeah. And I gotta say, man, his accent in real life is a whole it is so fucking American, right? His accent, or Canadian accent, than what his accent is in the show. But epic. And he was just saying in this interview that he loved playing Nacho, and that he just wanted to get back and protect his father.
Wow, he's actually from Quebec, which is actually the French part of Canada.
Yeah.
And now he plays a Mexican American.
Yeah.
Or no, I think he's just playing a It's Nacho. He's Spanish, or Mexican descent.
I think it's but I think that he's in the show. He's like probably born in America, to his parents. They're Mexican.
Yeah, but both parents are Mexican.
Yeah. That's what I think. Like we don't know anything about Nacho's mother.
No.
But yeah, man. Like I think that's a safe bet. Yeah.
So should we move on to favorite things?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Because my favorite thing about these 2 episodes is definitely the intro. Because not only do we get our typical black and white sequence, but of course it's slightly altered because it is the last season, in that it is only like 5 seconds that is black and white before we already get some color on what? His ties, of course, which are swirling around in a glowing cornucopia of luxurious delusions of grandeur, or reflecting Saul's delusions of grandeur and reflecting his overly luxurious state at the end of Breaking Bad. And that's a beautiful way to show it, to start us off with this season. And the transition we get from black and white into color mode. The gene timeline is now in color. I think that's fucking amazing. Yeah. Amazing.
Man, again, and I gotta say, man, I would have never believed in a million years that he would have been this materialistic. Holy shit.
No.
100 suits. But that's main, and then the fucking statue that they're carrying out, or rolling out. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean he's really going in on Greek art and culture apparently. For some reason, I don't even know where that is coming from. Maybe it's just a typical rich guy thing that you have to have some Greek stuff in you.
I think it's terrible taste. I mean, this is the same taste as the mob boss in Sopranos had too, with these fucking gross fucking pillars.
Apparently, that is just a rich guy stereotype thing
in America.
In America, that you have to have some Greek shit.
Because if you are in Denmark or anywhere else in Scandinavia, then that is the opposite of what you would what rich person would think. They would be thinking funky houses, big funky houses, and modern and energy friendly, right?
Yeah. Now talk to me about this cap that we see at 1 minute and 23. Yeah, there's a cap that's laying in the shoe closet.
Yes.
By the way, this shoe closet is a lot bigger, it seems, than the shoe closet they Kim and Jimmy visit in season 5, I believe it is.
Yeah.
In that white mansion, so he has stepped it up even further. Where are my Louis Vuittons?
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 99% sure that that's the cap that he's wearing when he's making his commercial, Saul Goodman Productions commercial in season 3, episode 6. It's called Off Brand, where he has that fake beard on, the pilot sunglasses, and that cap.
The first time we see the character Saul Goodman. Or actually, no, that's not true. He does use the name in a scam with Marco in season 1 when he's returning and howling.
Right. He does.
But that's more in a scam capacity. This the radio guy. That's the first time where he's using it officially.
and I'm feeling like that is the like official Saul Goodman, because then he has this costume on, also signaling that it's another mask that he's putting on, right?
Yeah. But then again, like it's the Saul Goodman facade doesn't come until very later. It like this is just the identity that he develops then, but the Saul Goodman facade, that melancholy, sad clown that puts on a smiling face and puts up a show of remorse, that comes after. Well, there's a lot of debate upon when that comes, but a lot of people say, including myself, that it comes after his last conversation with Chuck.
Yeah.
Could be when Chuck actually says to him, "The truth is, you've never mattered all that much to me," and that when it really hits Jimmy that, fuck, man, I'm nothing to my brother.
Yeah, it is. And that's when like the Saul Goodman character starts to, like emerge within him.
Yeah, that's when Jimmy starts dying.
Yeah. Like a little off topic, I just wanted to take this poster from Saul Goodman, where it says hurt on the job, murder someone, Better Call Saul.
What?
So, yeah.
Wait, does it say that? Oh yeah, on the top. Okay, so we're looking at where did you find this poster?
It's just a poster that is on Google that somebody has like taken from the commercials that are like playing in Breaking Bad, I think. And then Saul Goodman turning at law, and then the law can be slippery, and then that fucking fish. That's hilarious, man. using just the weight of justice in it too. So yeah, like this is what we're going to see Saul Goodman eventually become.
Yeah. But just to finish off my thought here with the pan, I think it is a one-shot take actually through. I'm rewatching it as I talk here. I think it's a one-shot take through the house of Saul Goodman, or now Gene, who has escaped.
Yeah.
And you were bringing up an interesting point. And he even has a surveillance room in his closet. Like what the fuck?
Can you share your screen while you're watching it, or just?
Yeah. Okay. And of course the gold toilet. I don't even have to. We talked about that before we recorded. I mean, a gold toilet. What the fuck? What heights of delusional grandeurs has he? Delusions of grandeur has he reached?
Big ones.
Oh wow! And this, you know what this is? Can you see my my mouse?
See. I gotta see if I can watch.
If I show you my mouse,
I got it. So
now can you see?
I'm seeing these guys, right? But I'm not seeing any fucking police logos.
No, but can you see my mouse when I'm hovering?
I can see it.
Okay, so you know what this is? These what do you call it? The ledges. No, the things where the door holders are placed. Yeah, the frame of the door. That is what you call, and I am shocked that I still know this from my ancient Greek class in high school. That is what you call a meanderbord in Danish. I don't know if it's called the same thing. Meander. I think it's called the same. Yeah, meander. And that's a very common pattern in Greek Greek art and mythology and art. Yeah. Basically. So he has that all the way around the entrance to his security office.
No, this is more like a panic room.
Or a panic.
The way you can tell that this is a panic room, it got a fucking combustible toilet in there.
Oh yeah, with toilet paper on the top shelf.
Yeah, and then a huge fucking gallon of like water, and then the TV that probably has security cams on it. Then it is all the fucking meds. What kind of meds is that? Go back.
Yeah,
what kind of meds is this? Like the.
By the way, it's not a one-shot take because we have the transition here from the closet to the meds, and then we have all these meds. Saul Goodman.
Can you read what it is?
Saul Goodman. Yeah, we can. Numely 4 500 milligram tablet. What else we have? Yeah, Numily 4. I don't even know what the fuck that is for.
Numily 4. I gotta like check that out while you're talking.
Okay. So I will continue here with some other, and it says take 1 tablet orally 2 times a day. It says the same thing with spironolactone.
Yeah.
Then we have something else there. I don't know what that is. Ironically, these pills look the same as the ones Hector is taking.
I cannot seem to like get anything when I Google it. Am I spelling it right? Let me check it. You gotta like look into that later.
Yeah.
And then a shit ton of Viagra.
And what is that? Minoctoil or something. And then what is
there
the
I can see
last?
it, like hold that picture. Numily 4. How the fuck do you pronounce all these like medicine names?
Numily 4. There's actually some articles on this on New York Times. One of the meds on Jimmy's bathroom sink is a prescription for Numily 4, a fictional drug for which we see a television ad in episode 3 of what the fuck? Let me read more episode 3. In episode 3 of last season. Yeah. Okay. I don't even remember that. These fucking Easter eggs. That's cool. Yeah. Wow. Also, the pages of Saul's little black book are filled with non-alphabetic code of numbers and symbols. Yeah. When you work for the cartel, all caution is advised. Yeah, okay. Wow.
Yeah, like, I don't think that this is the police.
No, because they're wearing all these beige uniforms. So you said off the podcast here before that it could be Ed's guys.
Yeah. Because they're wearing uniform. You're wearing unified uniforms. Everybody's like wearing the same getup, right? Yeah. And then there is no logos on them. And this is like classic fucking spy shit. I can't remember like where I got it from, but some quote about like if you look like you fit in somewhere, right? Yeah. 99.9% chance that nobody is going to ask anyone for like what the fuck you're doing there.
Yeah, that's true.
So like it goes the same way of like if you're wearing a painter outfit or an electrician outfit going into a bank and starting to like do some shit, right? They will like probably ask, but it will be some time, right, before anybody like asks you, right? Because if it looks like you're just like, and then you say some shit like, nah, just doing routine checkup.
Yeah.
Then who the fuck is going to bother like calling like, I'm sorry, Alexander. Mr. Alexander, can I get the number for your superior?
Yeah.
Check in with the company. So yeah, like this looks like Ed's work 100%.
Yeah, but that begs the question: how the fuck much does he take to disappear? And I don't know why I needed to swear there. I just needed to put a little bit more emphasis on it. how the fuck much does Ed take for disappearing Saul? Because he only took like $250,000 for Walter.
Isn't it 125? Yeah, but it was double charge for Walter because he was so high profile.
Yeah, but Saul, as we know from the teaser, who's worth $5 million on the wanted poster, must be at least as hot as Walter.
It could be.
So maybe even hotter, because you look at all the shit he's got, even a gold shower.
Yeah.
Like the fucking money he must have laundered. Yeah. Jesus Christ, man! I'm starting to think that Saul is even hotter because he's the fucking head of the whitewashing.
Isn't also that supposed to be Saul as God in that picture behind her?
I don't know if I would go so far as to say that, but he definitely is illusional, as we've seen when he yells to Howard in the end of season 5. I'm God, lightning shoots from my fingertips.
So that could theoretically be intended to be Saul Goodman.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like him, I think. It's definitely Zeus, though, that we have on this mural. Fuck, man, the fact that he has a mural inside his house next to his gold shower. That's fucking nuts.
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ, man, there's so much in this fucking scene. And that's the beautiful thing about the show, man. You get within the first, within the intro, our usual season opening intro, where there is not spoken a word, we get so much story right up until the end of the intro, where we get just a little thing that drops from that fucking table where these guys are putting it in the truck. And what drops down to the fucking side of the road there?
There's a Firanejo bottle cap.
Oh man, and then that slow zoom.
I do think that we saw his house in one shot in Breaking Bad from the outside.
We also get it here. There we have the caddy being towed by CT Fowling Company, probably working for Ed too.
Yeah. Because I'm just like thinking that if it was the cops, then they would have been wearing some sort of other different uniform, and there would have been police outside there.
Yeah, definitely.
And
definitely. So it's definitely not cops.
And I mean, like, they're throwing away the non-valuable stuff.
Yeah, which they wouldn't do if it were cops investigating his house.
Yeah.
They would take everything into evidence. And there he goes in the trash. But it also symbolizes the fall of his delusions. Yeah. And actually already here we see just like Walter, him how it's going to end. He's not going to end up happy. He's going to end up, well, he might end up redeemed like Walter when he's like dying in his own element with his mixing bowls and kettles and shit. Yeah. So we might see him die, I don't know, in a courtroom.
Or go to prison.
Or going to prison. I don't know. Something like that.
Again, I don't feel like he's that bad that he deserves to die. But sure, he's an immoral prick, but do you deserve to die for that?
Yeah, well, I mean, he surely he has done a lot of bad shit already. Yeah. Well, he hasn't actually killed anyone like Walter, so he's not a murderer.
Nah, but indirectly, like, because we have seen him like casually suggest murder to his clients before.
Oh yeah, right.
Indirectly, he is responsible for murder.
Yeah. But he's not actually pulling the trigger himself. At least not up until this point. Then that's actually going to be something that I look forward to very much.
Yeah.
Will Gilligan and Co. and Gould, will they let him pull the trigger on someone? Because if they do, I think a fitting end is him dying.
Yeah.
But if not, I don't know.
Okay, let's go forward.
We don't have to take frame by frame, because that
that's
would
fine.
take a lot.
That's fine. I mean, like, you can skip like 10 seconds also, and just
wow, that is just epic. And yeah, another interesting thing that my friend Math has pointed out is that the intro actually gets gradually, from season to season, the intro gets more and more blurred, like a videotape that starts failing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, these old VHS tapes.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I see.
It's much.
All right. I see.
Apparently, he read it somewhere on some forum. That's also an interesting catch. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was like Nacho running.
Yeah. I do like that we start right at the, which we've seen before as well in other seasons. That we start right after the last one.
And then he runs. Hearing the gunshots in the background. I do fucking like that Mike isn't long to call him, asking like for status quo for Nacho. It takes like according to Nacho, it's a couple of hours after this that Mike calls. Yeah,
it's daylight now, so he's doing it at night or in the morning, probably in the morning when it's still a night, and now it's like more daylight.
He says to Mike that he's been running north for 2 hours and that he's crossed the bridge.
Oh, right. Another thing with this call in the beginning there, I'm uncertain. Like, I think it's weird, the voice that Mike has, which makes me doubt that it even is Mike. Even though it says it's Mike.
No, I think I also noticed the voice, but
No, it's Tyrus. Yeah, it's Tyrus. I knew it. I fucking knew it because I said to Mathis, "That's not Mike. That's not dark enough to be Mike." And then my friend was like, "Oh no, that's Mike." But he could hear that there was something odd about that voice. But no, it is Tyrus. Interesting.
Man, yeah, I remember also it said Mike when I was watching it.
Maybe they... Yeah, actually, I think it did. It did. Maybe they already corrected it.
But that makes sense because Mike is in the dark about what's happening in Mexico.
Yeah.
Because he says to Gustavo, like, unless you have something else planned. And I'm like wondering, what the hell did Gustavo have planned?
In relation to what?
In relation to Nacho, because what we see is that like Nacho is like directed towards the Ocotillo Motel, right? And then they have somebody watch him. But like Mike also like has to be like part of this plan somehow because they are also leaving the number for the Ocotillo Motel in the new safe that they replace in Nacho's house.
Yeah,
for
because
Salamanca's to find.
Because Gus is actually planning to kill him.
Yeah, but
and that didn't make sense to me at first either because Mike is saying you gotta give him respect.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta figure. Yeah, this is too weird.
Yeah, and then, you know, like how the fuck could he be so sure that the Salamancas would just kill him? Because the cousins are clearly under the instructions to take him alive.
Do you think?
I mean, fuck, man, the cousins even killed one of their own for shooting to kill when he was shooting at Nacho.
I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, but that's just Salamanca. That's just the Salamanca way, I guess. But yeah, like, no, I want to figure this out when Mike says to Gus that he's earning respect. That he's earned his respect, and then Gus says, I think it's not in this scene, but in some other scene, where he says he has it, and then Mike leaves the. But then again, if Mike leaves the number to the Ocotillo Motel, then Mike is in on it.
Yeah, or he has just been told to leave the envelope there.
Oh, right. So Mike doesn't actually know that that's the number to the Ocotillo.
He doesn't know the plan. He
doesn't
know the plan here.
Right, that makes sense.
But yeah, man, like, yeah, he has my respect. I mean, like, that's bullshit. That's because, like, that's like, yeah, he has my respect, but I'm going to have him killed anyway. And then that's why he left the gun, because then he wanted Nacho to get in a shootout with the Salamancas and then get killed in it.
Yeah.
But you know, like, Mike is like clearly starting to see that this is the plan, and it's like saying that the best way forward is for Mike to take 4 of their best guys and go down to Mexico and find him.
Yeah.
And bring him home. And like, I felt like this scene was like so fucking good, man.
I just found the scene again. So watch. I can't read Gus because Gus is impossible to read. But now we do know that he is lying when he says this.
Yeah.
You can't see it on his face,
No.
but we do know that he's lying.
Yeah, or else he wouldn't have like fucking planned to kill Nacho.
Yeah.
But he's starting to see that it's not going to go down, because when he learns after the visit with Hector together with Bolsa, then he sees that fucking smug face of Hector's when it's like shaking his hand, and then he realizes, oh fuck, Lalo is alive. That was so fucking great, man. Holy shit.
All right, is that why Tyrus is pulling a gun on Mike? Because Mike is figuring out that Gus is.
Partly, and that he won't let them bring Nacho's father to be held hostage at the chicken farm, so that they can call Nacho and say, look, man, you want your fucking fat dad to live, huh? Then you're gonna off yourself right now.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And then, and that's what like Mike figured out. Then I gotta say, like, holy shit, man, this is what I love about the show, man. Like, he's so fucking calm, even with a gun to his face.
Yeah,
and he's not going to do it. Like, he's like, fuck it, man. You want Tyrus to kill me? Then fuck it, kill me, man.
Yeah.
And you know, like, you know what? I'm like getting like a flashback to when I saw this scene.
No.
I got a flashback to that scene when Gustavo is walking out of the chicken farm with the sniper trained at him. Right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
Come on, man, fucking kill me. So he's like showing that he's more boss than any of those two guys.
Yeah.
Even without the gun.
Wow. As Hector says in Spanish, and I don't know the word for giant. El giant huevos. Giant balls.
Yeah. Fuck, giant. what the fuck, man? Muy
gigante huevos.
Muy gigante cojones.
Yeah, cojones. Yeah.
Cojones the fuck, man.
Well,
So yeah, man. So and that's like why Mike is like saying that like whatever you think is going to happen next, it's not going to go down the way you think it is.
Yeah. That's true.
So eventually, Gustavo is going to go on with like Mike's plan and let him take 4 guys and go to Mexico and get Nacho.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's not sure that you will even see him in the next episode now, because like now Nacho has had screen time for 2 episodes, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably going to focus a little more on the Kettlemans now.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Which is
oh yeah, this I thought was epic. That he just drops the glass randomly.
Yeah.
Like
because he's realizing that he's not in control, man.
Yeah.
Of the situation.
All right. I actually
and then
no, I didn't interpret anything into it. I actually just thought that it was just randomly and like just beautiful randomness.
Yeah.
But yeah, could be.
Yeah. He's not in control, and now he is fucking forced to bring Mike's expertise in here to save his ass.
Yeah, that is actually much better. Much better. Wow. And that is actually also that's like in a way this like breaking the glass that proves that it kind of symbolizes that Gus is also like Walter. He's not new like Walter is, but he's still not like a full blown expert still, even if he has been in the business for years.
Yeah.
And he's also still struggling against the Salamancas and the rest of the players. He's like struggling to establish himself amongst Don Eladio, amongst Don Bolsa, amongst Hector.
I know. But I mean, like, look at this. Like, he fucking locks the door, right?
Yeah.
And
Mike.
Yeah, Mike locks the door and moves closer to Tyrus.
Wow.
Look at that.
Yeah.
He locks the fucking door and moves closer to Tyrus. Because as we saw from that like former episode, right?
Yeah.
Let me see like where is he like standing. Tyrus moves closer, he anticipates this. He goes there like how far away is he standing? Yeah, man. Like he's standing
very
close.
close.
Right? He's standing like right where he needs to stand to disarm Tyrus and shoot both Tyrus and Gus if he wants to.
Yeah. But he doesn't even have to, because his fucking the atmosphere and his rhetoric, he's confident in that. He's confident enough in that already. That they will see reason, which they then do.
But still, man, that's fucking epic. That like he locks the door because he's so confident that he could take down Tyrus if he wants to.
Yeah. That's fucking. That's cool. That is fucking cool. So yeah, I keep forgetting that we're actually still recording. We're actually already on 40 minutes.
I gotta like say like again, my favorite quote for episode 1, or is it this episode where Mike says there's ways to do this on the low.
Yeah, that's in episode 1.
That is fucking epic. Second favorite thing is Lalo in Mexico, going to the shepherd, saying, "Be nice." By the way, for those of you who don't know, shepherd is the term you use for a guy in Mexico that is like trafficking people across the border for money.
Yeah. Nice.
When you're there and you're asking for like a shepherd, then that's what you're like meaning, right? Shepherd De Niro.
Wow.
So he's like fucking telling those two shepherds, "Be nice."
Yeah. And then we get the silence, the silence for which both of these shows, Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, are famous. Where we have like 10 seconds of silence before we hear.
Oh man, yeah, but like that, and then like that that guy, American of the two, is like saying, no refunds as the caddy.
Yeah.
And Lalo is just like taking a deep breath and saying, "What did I tell you, huh? Be nice." And that's when the silence comes. So
and then that's when we hear the gunshots.
I don't fucking get that. Like, he's nice to the poor people. He's nice to the locals in Mexico, right?
No.
But whenever he finds a fucking excuse to kill, god damn it if he won't use that excuse.
Yeah. Those people that he was with in the beginning of episode 1, those I'm assuming those are his family, or at least relatives.
Yeah.
Or at least very close friends, and you can see that by that guy also calling him Don Eduardo. This is like, we've only heard 3 people called that. And not even Gus is called Don Fring. No, we've only heard Don Eladio, Don Bolsa, and Don Hector.
Yeah.
And that actually shows too that Gus is a relatively new player.
Yeah.
But we don't actually, that's not a new thing. We already know that from Breaking Bad.
Because
and that's represented, and then I just want to finish the thought here. That's represented when he's like losing the glass and having to get that up. He needs Mike's help. He needs Mike's expertise because he himself is not in control. He can't go up against all these 3 different players.
Oh. And then he has to like see it from Mike's perspective, and then take his help to get some salvation in all of this.
Yeah.
Because I got a feeling that like Mike is the one that is going to come up with the plan about what to do with Lalo.
Yeah. I'm getting more and more that feeling too, because Gus is certainly seems to be on a track to be a little more insecure than what we've seen him so far. So far, he has been very well established, even in the beginning of Better Call Saul, which is actually weird because in Breaking Bad it makes sense that he's like the boss, but in Better Call Saul he also seems very together.
Yeah, but then again, in Breaking Bad, we didn't see this. We didn't see that Mike is 2 voices to Gus. He is, for one, voice of reason, and 2, voice of wisdom.
Yeah.
Or enlightenment.
And he becomes that now, but he wasn't that back in season 3, and back then I thought Gus actually did seem quite together. It did seem like he had things under control. Yeah. But then again,
but this just shows one thing. You know what that is?
No.
That no matter how fucking good you think you are, it is impossible for you to see all the angles.
Yeah.
And that's why he needs Mike, right?
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
Mike can see the angles that Gus is forgetting.
But actually, I'm gonna withdraw that he's together. He's together with regards to his business. He has Los Pollos Hermanos in order, but with his quest for vengeance on Hector, that almost fucking goes wrong for Gus. When Hector almost dies.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, he doesn't really have everything under control.
Right.
Even though things do seem to go right for him towards the end of season 3, when he gets Balsas and Eladio's good graces. But then guess what? Lalo shows up and causes more trouble.
Yeah.
Because the Salamancas.
Two more favorite scenes in these 2 episodes.
And then we can conclude the episode with talking about that
no.
car that we see at the end of episode 2 driving towards the Kettleman shop.
Mike!
Oh, right. Is that Mike? No, is that the Chrysler?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought it looked like the what is the one that Lalo is driving in. What is that again?
Nah, man. It's
the
not
Mustang.
It's not the Monte Carlo.
The Monte Carlo.
It's not the Monte Carlo. Let me find a picture of like Mike's car in.
Is it the Chrysler?
In Better Call Saul.
No, it's not the Chrysler.
I think so. I gotta like find a picture from back. Let me see again. Let me see it. Let's see it.
The Chrysler just seems more brownish black, and this one is more gray.
Who the fuck could that be? Didn't Mike have anything to do with the Chrysler? Like, okay. Let me see. Nah, okay, it's not the Chrysler.
I think it is Lalo who's tracking Saul because, as Hector is pointing out, is saying to Lalo when they talk over the phone, when Lalo is spelling out. Actually, there's brilliant foreshadow or brilliant referencing to Better Call Saul, where the nurse is using that spelling board, and the cousins are using the Ouija board.
Yeah.
So Lalo is spelling it out, and then he's spelling out Prebo or something like that. Proof.
Puebla or something, right?
Puebla. Yeah, anyway, proof. And the proof. What is the proof for that Nacho has been the traitor to the Salamancas? Well, who knows about the plan which Mike told Saul about? That must be Saul.
Fuck, man. Well, I gotta say, like, I feel sorry for the what's their name again?
Kim.
No, the names of the guys that he's driving to, that owns that trailer.
The trailer.
Yeah, he's heading towards the trailer with the couple with the scams, their direct scam. Or the
I totally don't know what you're talking about.
The fucking building with the American flag on it.
Oh right, no, oh right, is that a trailer? Damn, I didn't notice. It's a shop. The Kettlemans.
All right, the Kettlemans. Rip the Kettlemans. Because
Yeah.
I don't fucking think that they will survive this encounter.
But then again, like, wouldn't he just? Yeah, maybe he's gonna squeeze them and then kill them.
Yeah.
But like, fuck, man. Like, wow. Are we? I mean, it could. Shit, man, I could see Gilligan and crew do this. Just like bring back the Kettlemans for one episode and then kill them off brutally in the next one.
I then like fucking see Lalo there smiling and like extracting information, and then saying something like, "Thank you for the information and the help, guys," and then leaving, and then we just see the camera rotate in that trailer building thingy, and then to blood all over the walls.
What the fuck? Totally connecting cohesively with the fact that what that Chuck said, that Jimmy just hurts people. Everything Jimmy touches turns to decay or dies, meaning that he contacts the Kettlemans. Lalo is on Saul's ass. Saul contacts the Kettlemans die. That connects.
There's also another thing following this. You know what that is? That is that he gave the Kettlemans cartel money.
Oh right.
From the bag with the coffee mug with the bullet hole in it.
Wow. Fuck.
So what if, I'm just saying, what if everybody is handing out this cartel money to willy-nilly ends up dead?
Yeah. Wow, that's an epic symbol. I think it's probably not physically. There's no chip in the money, but it could be symbolic that everyone he gives the money to is tainted by death and will die.
Yeah. Fuck me, man, if it ends up with that he gives Kim half that money for whatever reason, and she ends up dead.
Wow, fuck, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it could happen. Happen.
And it was back to the Kettlemans. I thought it was epic and classic good cop, bad cop. Because they're you could almost see this at a different perspective, where they are detectives, right?
Yeah.
And Jimmy or Saul is walking in there, acting like he's all wanting their best interest and caring about them and so on, right?
Yeah.
While Kim is just looking around the trailer, finding out in seconds that they are embezzling or doing doing fraudulent business, defrauding their customers. And only reporting half the money that they're getting to the IRS, pocketing the other half, which seems to be in the hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
And she doesn't even give them a chance. She just says to Jimmy this is my another favorite quote from this man. Enough carrot.
Enough carrot.
And then just calls the IRS, her homie in the IRS, and saying that she got a tip about the fraudulent business.
Oh fuck, man! I mean, in this scene, it really is Kim who's the most evil, almost.
Yeah. And even Soul says in the car afterwards, wolves and sheep.
Yeah. True. Epic, deep cut, as my friend pointed out.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Where he is just instantly designating or viewing Kim as a wolf now and not a sheep.
Yeah.
Because she has definitely been a sheep, but this was a wolf moment. Holy shit!
By the way, I actually thought that the carrot and stick referred to that we would see, because this is also a deep cut or a throwback, or an intratextual reference to when Mike in season 2 is threatening Nacho with coming to Nacho's father's shop, and then Nacho asks Mike, "You coming here? Is that the stick?" And then he's saying, now the name of the stick is Tuco Salamanca. That a big enough stick for you? And so I thought actually that this title referred to that we would see Tuco coming out.
Right.
But I guess that's gonna last for a few years more.
Yeah, like a few episodes more and then he'll be out.
Yeah. But I'm still like, how that is going to happen? Fuck, man.
Well, fuck, man. Hey, that could easily happen. Like, either that, like, they pay somebody off or whatever. I mean, like, just a little bit off topic. But, for instance, there was this computer glitch in a Texas prison a couple of months back, right?
Yeah.
Which did so that, which resulted in 300 prisoners that was incarcerated was suddenly changed status to be released. So like, and amongst them, you know, like killers and lifers and shit, you know, like to be released, walking out of prison.
What the fuck, man? That's a disaster. That's like a disaster, and that was a legal. But it can't have been a legal release. It can be like a system malfunction. So there's
system malfunction, yeah. But I don't know if like they managed to process any of them out of prison. But I mean, like if you're just like a security guard at a prison being paid minimum wage, or not minimum wage, but allows is $16 an hour, which yes is the current starting salary of a prison guard in Texas. Would you fucking look too closely in the records of somebody that popped up as to be released? Hell no, man. You would be like, okay, guy killed 4 guys, whatever the fuck.
Wow, fuck, man. Yeah, so that I thought was going to be the stick, but turns out he wasn't in the episode, so it was just a reference, just an intratextual reference.
I gotta like say, like I thought that they were like actually going to use the Kettlemans in a trial against Howard, but they're not. Like he was just like playing them all along. He just wanted the information out there to Cliff Main, right?
Yeah, well, like they can still use them because now they poked them with the stick, so the IRS stuff.
The stick, the sticky being Kim.
Yeah. So now they're back on top. Now they got the Kettlemans where they want them.
This is another thing, man. Like because like the carrot is sold because like he's coming with the cash, and the stick is Kim.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking. Is she wearing a blood red blazer?
Yeah.
Wow, fuck, man, looking evil as fuck. And what the fuck does that say?
It's just that they're certified bookkeepers or tax auditors or whatever the fuck, right?
Oh yeah, Elizabeth A. Kettleman, Craig A. Kettleman, Certificate of Achievement. Fuck, man, look at how Kim Mosa is looking at those certificates with fucking high horse condemnation in her eyes, like just bookkeepers. Yeah. I'm a fucking successful lawyer from New Mexico University, bitches. And I got my blood red devil suit on me, and I'm gonna fucking fuck you if you don't do what I say.
And this is like fucking Kim again, like man, like Kim is Breaking Bad.
Yeah, completely.
But like it is like something that I'm not getting, because like at the side of this, like she's doing all these like fucking public defender cases, right?
Yeah.
But at the other side, she's doing this shit.
This is what I think my friend Mathis is talking about. That she's channeling all that negative energy that she gets from her or from the people she defends, and that she's releasing into her scams and cons with Jimmy now, or with Saul.
Wow, that's a good catch by your pounder, man.
Yeah, fuck, man. I mean, Jesus. Wow. Fucking devil Kim.
Yeah. So yeah, man, like epic shit, man. Was that it for the episode?
Yeah, I think so, because we got the last car that comes there to the Kettlemans. Could be Lalo tracking Saul in order to find the proof, which is that Saul knows that Saul knew that Gus and Mike were moving Nacho against the Salamanca mansion.
Yeah, man.
But then again, sure. How much did Saul actually know? I mean, he only knew
that not a lot, because like Mike is like intentionally keeping Saul in the dark.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So right, I don't know. I don't know how Lalo can use that for proof. But we will see that in episode 3, I suppose.
Yep. So like, I gotta take a piss. So yeah, don't forget to fucking subscribe, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Ow. And we've reached an hour, and thank you for tuning in to this Better Call Saul season 6 discussion of episode 1 and 2. We will see you next week for episode 3, and we will discuss that. And have a good one, Seb.